First at 5, it's something that we see all the time on social media. Members of the military surprising their families by returning home when they least expect it. And one of those scenes played out this morning right here in north central Wisconsin. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Melissa Langben. News 9's Nick Robinson watched it all unfold. He is joining us now with the welcome home, almost a year in the making.
Melissa, it seems like this one that you just can't seem to get enough of. Jake Howie had been stationed in Europe for the past year, and he was excited to get back to the States and see his family. But they thought he wouldn't show up until tomorrow, leading to this tear-jerking moment at work today. Having a loved one in the military can be hard for everyone involved, and Christina Howie knows that all too well. Her husband Jake serves in the Wisconsin Army National Guard as a public affairs officer and spoke with us about the hardships of being a military spouse.
I really wanted to shelter the kids from my feelings, and so, working through this in a way that being strong for them, being strong for, Jake. This was a challenging deployment, but I'm hoping I did it gracefully.
Jake devised a plan. He reached out to Christina's employers at Security Health Plan. But even before she saw her husband standing there with a dozen roses, she said she knew something was up.
A couple days ago, my schedule cleared, which is like unheard of at work, and then there was a meeting that was put in unexpected. And then when I came into the room and I noticed that it wasn't an all managers meeting, I wasn't entirely sure, but I thought, oh my God, did he really do this to me?
And you would think as a military man, Jake would have nerves of steel. But like most spouses, planning a surprise for his wife gave him all sorts of butterflies.
I was as excited and nervous doing this today than I was when I asked her to marry me.
Aww.
But that wasn't the only happy reunion of the day. They also planned to surprise their 6 kids, starting here at Lincoln Elementary with their 2 youngest.
Hey, buddy. Hey, boss.
Finally back together again, the family headed out to surprise their other kids and spend time as a family for the first time in almost a year. And there's a chance this could be the last time he has to deploy. Jason told me he applied for the position of major, a position that he said would keep him in the National Guard for another 3 to 4 years. But if he doesn't get it, he said he's staying home for good this time. In studio, Nick Robinson, News 9, WAOW.